After exclusively streaming online for 23 Sundays, we're excited to unveil a safe way to worship together in our sanctuary while adhering to our current community mandates. You can expect things to look different and new procedures will be implemented, but rest assured, the worship experience will be what you've come to expect from St. Luke's. If you'd prefer to remain worshiping from the comfort of your own home, we encourage you to do so. We will offer the same streaming experience, just at slightly adjusted times, 8 a.m. for traditional worship and 10 a.m. modern worship. This video will walk you through key areas that will be noticeably different when you do decide to return to in-person worship on a Sunday morning. In accordance with our city mandates, masks are mandatory and signage is posted on all entry doors to remind you. We'll offer 4 hand sanitizing stations, 1 outside the narthex, 1 inside the narthex, and 1 in each restroom. A list of screening questions as written by Washoe County Health District will be posted outside along the front sidewalk and available at the check-in table, where you'll be asked to give a verbal affirmation that you're in compliance with all questions. Washoe County recommends keeping records of attendance for the purpose of contact tracing. We will have 2 check-in tables just outside the narthex doors to maintain attendance logs. We'll place dots along the front sidewalk so you can maintain a safe social distance while waiting to enter. The same dots will be placed inside the sanctuary to maintain social distance down the center aisle and along the side aisle where you'll exit at the end of service. Every other pew will be blocked off and inaccessible to maintain 6 feet of separation between family units.
Can you all confirm that you have reviewed the questions and all the screening questions and you adhere to all these? Yes. Okay.
Yes. Before entering the narthex, you'll be asked to provide your name, email, and phone number and give verbal confirmation to screening questions. You'll then meet a welcome team member in the narthex.
Thank y'all. We're so glad to see you this morning. Thank you. Glad to be here.
The welcome team member will ask if you have a preferred pew and show your party to an appropriate seat.
Good morning and welcome. How many are in your party this morning? There'll be 7. Do you have a preferred pew that you normally sit in? Okay, I'll be happy to guide you to it. Come on.
Our current city mandates set public gathering limits at 50 people. We've designed this plan based on current mandates. However, we have the flexibility to increase as our city deems it safe and appropriate, up to the maximum of 192 people in any given service while still maintaining appropriate social distancing. Our leadership continues to monitor our city mandates, and we're ready to adjust appropriately should regulations change. In order to maintain distancing, we'll be seating family units of 4 or more to an entire pew. Parties of 1, 2, or 3 will be instructed to sit on the end of a pew so that we may seat another party of 1, 2, or 3 at the other end. This will leave 6 feet in between parties. If at any time someone in the congregation removes their mask inside the sanctuary, the pastor leading the service will immediately have to call an end to the service and ask everyone to leave the sanctuary. Service will not resume. Please hold yourself socially responsible. At the conclusion of service, you'll be asked to remain seated until your row is excused by a welcome team member. We'll have 2 welcome team members start excusing from the back and 2 from the front. The back rows will be directed to the rear side exit, and front rows will be directed to the exit near the chancel. Dots on the floor will show acceptable social distancing should there be any congestion while heading to the doors. Pastors will be outside to bless everyone in their week ahead. If you have questions or concerns going into Sunday, please contact your elder. If you don't know who your elder is, you can always reach out to the office at 775-825-0588. We've built this plan to be flexible, and we continue to closely monitor the mandates coming from our city officials. We are ready to adapt at any time that our city changes directives moving forward. We can't wait to see you on Sunday live, whether in person or online.